Hola, ¿cómo estás? This is your boy Addy, live from Puerto Vallarta, Mexico. So guys, I'm a full-time realtor with Warren Brander Realty here in Puerto Vallarta, and I wanted to make this video to show you in 4 steps how you can buy a property here in Puerto Vallarta from start to finish. So the first step is look for an AMPI certified realtor, guys. So AMPI, what it means, it's a realtor association here in Puerto Vallarta, Mexico. It's similar to what you have back home in Canada or US or wherever you are from. And as required by AMPI, we have to do our required courses, do continuing education every year, and we have access to the Flex MLS, guys. So what that means is Flex MLS, we can, based on your criteria, your requirements, we have access to the system that can allow us to filter the price, your desired purchase price, number of bedrooms, location, the living area, and so on. And we can, after we filter that out, we can send that whole list to you, or we can put you on an auto email. Okay, so that's what I would recommend, to work with the AMPI certified realtor as your first step. Second step is knowing your neighborhood, guys. So this city, Puerto Vallarta, is very diverse, and you have multiple views: jungle view, city view, river view, ocean view, and so on. So depending if you can live inside the city, you can find a very cute condo or a townhouse, let's say for even $100,000 US, okay? And you can purchase as high as 10 million plus houses or villas here as well. So there's a huge diversification in the price also, guys. So that's why it's very important you spend a month or so, couple weeks at least, and see what neighborhood suits you well based on your purchase price and so on. And also look for the amenities such as hospital, shopping plaza, mall, markets. How close is that from that neighborhood? Bus stops, and so on. So that is step number 2. So the third step is basically, once you finalize the house that you wanted to purchase, then you talk to your realtor and you guys write an offer on that property, okay? So if you choose me as a realtor, I will be asking you a couple of questions like how much offer you want to put, what all conditions you want to put. So very common conditions here is home inspection, and also you can also, if you're financing it, then you can also put that as that financing as a part of condition also, okay? And depending on how much time you need, let's say you need 7 days from the offer acceptance, then you have to complete all your due diligence within that 7-day period or 10-day period. So whatever that period is mutually agreed between buyer and seller, you have to complete all that financing approval or complete the home inspection or any other due diligence you want to do within that set period of time. Okay, so now once that due diligence is completed by buyers, again guys, these conditions are not mandatory. So if you feel that you do not need the home inspection, you don't have to put that. If you are paying in cash, you don't have to put that as a condition. So it could be no condition offer also. So upon removal of your conditions, guys, then you put a deposit. The standard here is 10% of the purchase price. So once that deposit is put, you have to transfer that deposit in the escrow account, guys. Escrow account approximately cost you about $750 US. And guys, then number 4 is the closing fee. So the closing fee in Puerto Vallarta, it can vary depending, again, it can vary from anywhere from 3% to up to 10%, guys, sometimes. So depending on the purchase price, and depending if you are getting a financing from any local bank here in Mexico, so it can be as high as 10% also. Keep that in mind. So anytime you are setting up a budget for your house here in Puerto Vallarta, you have to set aside that closing cost apart from your down payment or the purchase price as well. So the closing cost, basically it includes the your trust. You have to set up a trust if you are purchasing within the 50 kilometers of the coastal line or 100 kilometers of the international, like the border. Then you have to open a trust account. That process, this, it's called fideicomiso. So of course we are living in Puerto Vallarta. You have to, if you are a foreign buyer, doesn't matter if you have a temporary residency, permanent residency, if you don't have the Mexican passport, you have to open a trust account. Basically trust account is, you doesn't mean that, trust account is still, you have access to, you can sell your property, you can renovate your property, you can sell your property anytime you want. So you are also on the deed of the property, okay? And by opening a trust, you are a beneficiary of that trust. So again, I'm making this video in a very short time, so that's why I'm keeping everything very brief, small. And if you need more information, let me know. I will leave my contact details in the description below, guys. And then comes the magic day, the possession day. After everything is done, on the possession day, like the both parties needs to be present, the buyer and the seller. They do all the signing. And in case if you as a buyer cannot make or are not currently in PV, you can assign us as a power of attorney to be present on the day of possession on your behalf, guys. Okay, so if you have any questions, you can WhatsApp me, text me, and I'll be more than happy to guide you and help you with your home buying process. So I look forward to talk to you soon, have chat with you. Thank you so much again. Take care, guys. Bye bye.